Good morrow to you. Thanks for joining me. Here in a 2012 Willerby Solara Gold 32 by 10 2-bed. It's up in our storage area, so we're going to just have a quick look around. Bear in mind it's not had a clean, so I'll point out a few bits and pieces, but it's more about the layout really and any bigger issues we find rather than cleanliness, because it will of course get a good clean through in due course. But we're going to show you the layout and the condition overall and have a good look around, so let's get on. So in the living room area and dining area, as it is with a 10 foot, fairly straightforward. There's not a huge amount of things they can really change with the layout of a 10. With it being 32 by 10, just gives you that extra bit of space you gain over a 28 by 10. So if you can squeeze a bigger one in, then you do gain for it. But of course, if you can only get a 28 in, then that's just how it is. In the living room area here, we've got fitted seating area, as you can see. Decent enough upholstery, no real issues with it. Nice comfortable seating. You've got the arms on the ends as well that match in with the skirts, and yeah, the upholstery is fine, no issues, no rips or stains or anything like that on there to worry about, which is nice. Standard windows across the front of a 10 foot wide. Do ignore the skip and bits going on outside there, but untidy up the top here. Turning round, carpet's not great. I think new carpets throughout the caravan would really give it a lift. Some of them are just a bit marked in places and just a bit old and tired, so I just think new carpet's going to make it look that much nicer. Something we can do here for you, no problem. Dining area, got a couple of stools there, plus your freestanding dining table, the sort of teardrop shape as we call it. You've then got the dining seating. I think that's what we call it, teardrop. Well, I might have made that up. If I have, then you're welcome. But anyway, we've got a fitted area here for our TV sockets and things like that, with a bit of storage below. You've got gas fire, got that feature wallpaper there on the chimney breast there. Of course, just a gas fire with some shelving above. Quite a nice bright caravan. We've got curtains that match in with the skirts on the upholstery, so nicely coordinated. We do have a couple of extra poppy cushions added in here for a bit of colour. As we come up the caravan, you see our kitchen area, so fairly standard again with a 10 foot. There's only a couple of things they can really do with a kitchen in a 10 foot, either have the cooker on the right or the cooker on the left pretty much. As we can see, the cooker is on the left. It's a gas oven as usual. We've got an under counter fridge on the right hand side here. It's got a freezer box on the top there. I think if you took that out, put a bigger fridge in if you wanted to, or keep it as it is. Decent cupboards over the top of the kitchen and below. Again, fairly standard for a 10 foot. Just checking a few of the edges. They do seem to be okay on the whole, no really bad ones falling apart. So on the whole, your door edges seem to be okay in here, which is good. Bit grubby in places, as I say, hasn't had a clean, so that's going to happen in due course. So don't worry too much about that. Water heaters up the end here in this cupboard. Standard Morco water heater. LPG gas, of course, as always. Same as the oven. So that's the kitchen. We've got a cooker hood there. Not sure if that's recirculating or externally vented. It's got a bit of a chimney, so quite possibly is externally vented. As we come down the caravan, we've got one exterior door which comes in here into this sort of entrance area. And to go to the back of the caravan where our main bedroom is, we've got a different bed base in here, as you can see, slightly different style to most caravan ones. Electric plinth heater on the right hand side there underneath the wardrobe. What's nice about a 32 by 10 as well is because of the size of the bedroom, we've also got windows on both sides of the room, which does let in a lot of natural light, and that's what I'm saying. If you can go for 32, you really do see the benefits of having both a bigger bedroom and also that much more natural light, plus extra storage, because you've got that double wardrobe there, double wardrobe in the corner there as well. Bedside shelving, plus a shelf over the top of the bed as well, which is not to be sniffed at, because that's quite helpful as well. There's a shelf over here on the right hand side, as you can see, which has broken off, just needs refitting, which goes underneath the mirror, the vanity area there, with shaver socket there. So people don't use them quite so much these days, but if you want to stand and shave and charge a shaver at the same time whilst looking in the mirror, then this might be the ideal caravan for you. Coming out of there, of the main bedroom, turning to my right hand side, we have our twin room. Again, fairly self-explanatory, decent enough size. You've got two single beds, got a gazunda bed there, so the left hand bed goes under the right hand bed, hence where the name comes from. So the legs do stick out a little bit more. It does mean our wardrobe unit, as we spin round, is a smaller one. It doesn't go all the way to the floor. It goes most of the way to the ceiling, but as you can see, got another plinth heater there. But there is some space there at the bottom. As you can see, you could fit a small chest of drawers or just one of those sort of small drawer units. Equally, if you only need one bed in here, you could take a bed out and of course use the other area as storage. Coming out of there and turning again to my right hand side, back towards the kitchen, we have our shower bathroom. So this is a bit grubby in here, needs a good scrub on the walls, just generally what happens when the Caravan sits for a little bit. We haven't had a chance to get this down into the yard and clean it yet. We've got an electric towel rail on the right hand side, sink and toilet and shower, all fairly self-explanatory. Decent enough shower, slides back to the right hand side as you can see, and then not too much of a lip on the bottom, barely a lip at all really in Caravan terms. A decent enough size shower, and as I say, giving it all a clean up in here will come up quite nicely. So that's the inside of a Solara Gold. We've had a couple of Solara Golds in our time. They're always quite good 10-foot wides really with the double glazing. It's also got galvanised chassis, and I always think the outside looks nice. So I'm going to give you a chance now to have a sneak peek at the exterior right now. Teleported outside. That's what we can do here at Winkley. Show you the outside of Solara Gold. Whilst we can do that, we can't get around the back of the Caravan because it's too close to the fence, so we can't work miracles. Maybe we can teleport, but can't get around the back. I can't move through a fence, unfortunately. But the outside needs a good wash off, but one thing that's nice about these Solaras of this age, this 2012 one at least, it's got this sort of oak coloured windows on the outside. I always just think it looks posh like that. Nice posh exterior. But it's fairly tidy, no real marks down the door side to worry about. A couple of bits where the panel just needs clipping at the bottom. The offside looked okay, just a couple of little lumps and bumps which you're going to get with the second-hand Caravan. Plus the front looked okay as well, and then the chassis looks cool too, as you can see. So that's been our 2012 Willerby Solara Gold. It's a 32 by 10 2-bed. It's got double glazing, galvanised chassis, electric heaters inside as well, plus the gas fire. It's 13845, all included with the tests. Free delivery within 100 miles to the nearest accessible point for the lorry. 3-month warranty. All the bits you need. Give us a call if you want to come have a look. Pop along. I'll show you. It's up the top in our storage area at the moment. But pop along and have a look and we'll see where we can go. Thanks.